is day 7 of my 30-day Kingdom Hearts challenge, and today I'm going to be talking about my least favorite male character, which is what I should have talked about yesterday, but instead yesterday I did my favorite female character, which is supposed to be today, so they got switched. So yeah, my least favorite male character is a character I've actually already mentioned a few times, and I think I mentioned him during my, when I talked about how my favorite character was Sora. And the reason why it sucks that this is my least favorite character is because he's a main character, he's a playable character. And I'm talking about Roxas. Roxas, it's not that I don't like Roxas. I mean, he's an okay character, but he's just where Sora is a great character. He's optimistic, he's, and he's Sora. Hard to describe him other than just experience. Like, it's hard to describe Sora as a character. He's optimistic. He knows the right from wrong. He's the He's the typical hero, character. Roxas is everything that Sora is, but less. If you've never played Kingdom Hearts, I don't know why you're watching this video, but if you've never played Kingdom Hearts 2, or through 58 Days Over 2, Roxas is the nobody that was formed when Sora became a Heartless during the events of the first Kingdom Hearts game, for like 5 minutes. Which is one of those things that it's like, wait a second, what? But yeah, it's like Sora was only a Heartless for like 5 minutes, and somehow during those 5 minutes, Roxas became a person, became a nobody. He began existing, and then while all the BS that happened in Chain of Memories was happening, Roxas was rising through the ranks of Organization 13. But Roxas is basically exactly the same as Sora, only he struggles with his own existence. And there's that level of angst that Sora doesn't have, that he has no need of having, that makes up Roxas's character. And when you're playing a game that's inspired heavily by Disney, I mean, that's the point of the game, is that it's Disney. It's Disney. When you have a character whose main motivation is to justify his own existence, not just to justify it, but, well, yeah, I guess to justify his existence. That's what Roxas does. The entire first arc of Kingdom Hearts 2 is Roxas just trying to justify his own existence, because he's being told by multiple people, Naminé and his name Diz. Is it Diz? Diz. Guy who turns out to be Ansem, spoiler alert. But they tell him that he shouldn't exist. He doesn't belong existing. So he has that angst that he deals with, that like, they're wrong, I deserve to live because I exist and I deserve to exist, because he's conscious of his existence. Yeah, that makes sense, right? But yeah, and it's that struggle with questioning his existence and his purpose that it just, like I said, it just brings a level of angst to Disney that shouldn't be there in a Disney game. I mean, that being said, Kingdom Hearts is also half Final Fantasy, which angst is a staple in every Final Fantasy game. There's always angst in Final Fantasy, which I guess that was what they were going for. But I think there was plenty of angst in Kingdom Hearts already with Leon and Cloud and you know, the Final Fantasy characters that are actually in Kingdom Hearts. There's plenty of angst to go around. Like I said, with Aerith and Auron, like all of them, they all exude angst. I don't think we needed another character. We didn't need a major character in Kingdom Hearts to have a Final Fantasy level of angst. But, I mean, it is what it is. I can't say, though, that I would have enjoyed Kingdom Hearts 2 more if Roxas wasn't in it. Because, I mean, the connection to Organization 13 is what, you know, drives the story. So, I mean, and the whole, you know, Twilight Town chapters in the beginning of Final Fantasy II, you know, really tie, did I say Final? No. The Twilight Town chapters at the beginning of Kingdom Hearts 2 really tie to the fact that Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories is more than just a rehash of the original Kingdom Hearts game, that it's its own, you know, story. Which, yeah, it is. I think I've mentioned before that Chain of Memories isn't exactly my favorite Kingdom Hearts game. I don't like the card mechanics. It's weird. I don't like that. Just let me mash buttons. I'm perfectly fine with that. It doesn't need to be that complicated. But that being said, I haven't played RE Chain of Memories yet. Re-Chain of Memories, however it's pronounced, or whatever it's called. I haven't played that yet. I have it in my, you know, Kingdom Hearts 1.5 remix thing. So I'm going to play it eventually when I beat Kingdom Hearts Final Mix soon, if I get a chance to. So yeah, there was a lot of rambling there, and I apologize. No, I don't apologize, because it's how my brain works. Yeah. So my least favorite male character in the Kingdom Hearts series is Roxas. That's what I was trying to say. That whole thing, in a roundabout way, I was saying that Roxas just doesn't do it for me as a character, as a main character, especially as a main character. Roxas could have been in Kingdom Hearts 2 not as a playable character, and I still would have enjoyed Kingdom Hearts 2. And through 58 Days Over 2, that game was... I liked it, don't get me wrong. It was great playing from the organization's point of, you know, perspective, but the fact that you had to play as Roxas... I mean, when you dual wields Keyblades, that's awesome, but... no. It doesn't work for me. Sorry. Actually, Axel was my favorite character from 358 Days Over 2. But I'm rambling now. That's it for today, because I've actually made this video up to almost 9 minutes. So, yeah, this is like longer than the last 3 videos put together. Anyway, that'll be it for today, and tomorrow's challenge is... Of course, it's least favorite female character. So yeah, be back with you then for today. My brain just stopped. I'll be back with you tomorrow for day 8, when I discuss my least favorite female character. Yeah, I'll see you then.